What's good, superstars? Back with another VeVe video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? Oh, I mean, it's a late one, but you guys were not ready for me. My fists, they are quick. I've been practicing with Bones. I've been practicing with Rob. We've been practicing for 2 years straight, pretty much. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. So, guys, if you are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whatever we post. We post every day, so you might need to know what time we post, what project we're posting about. We are covering a lot in the digital collecting space, and we couldn't be happier. Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get one of these stars next to your name. Get some entries into the Superstar Utility Program for the October drawing at the end of this month. September draw is going to happen a little bit later this week. Rob is still away. When he comes back, we will do that together. Also, you can follow us on X, follow us on Instagram. Discord in the description. You need that to submit your entries for the SUP, to submit anything to do with the Star Boys project. You need to be in the Discord. Make sure you click that link for the SUP. You earn stars every month. How do you do that? VIP membership, minting Cryptoys with our link. We are ambassadors for Cryptoys. If you use that link, we do get some kickback. But if you mint, why not mint with our link? Because you will get some entries into our giveaways. Also, if you buy any merch, let us know on the Discord. And if you do not win at the end of the month, we will retain half of your stars for the following month. We are trying to incentivize you to win at some point. Star Boys, Who Wants to Be an Old Millionaire? Round 1 is closed. Whoever was in by midnight Eastern yesterday, that's it. It's cut off. Now we are going on to round 2. Big announcement, and it's going to be announced in the next couple videos. Actually, it will be October 5th at noon Eastern will be round 2's announcement on X. So you're going to have to be following us on X. We'll post it in the Discord as well if you're not on X. But round 2, noon, it'll be scheduled. We'll announce it. And this way, everybody knows what time to expect the rules. It's not like we just post it randomly, whoever was awake that time. We want it to be kind of in a place in the middle of the day on the East Coast. And then that kind of caters to overseas, caters to across the pond, on the other side of the world. It'll be like around midnight time. So it's not crazy, crazy late. I feel like that's the best time. So round 2, if you are in the Star Boys competition for Who Wants to Be an Old Millionaire, October 5th, we will be announcing it at noon. Round 1 is over. But yeah, definitely verify your Star Boy anyways, because you don't ever know what's going to be coming. If you didn't enter this, there may be more stuff. So make sure you verify. I'm going to pull up the Twitter. Today's going to be a quick one. I just want to talk about a couple things. Did a live stream yesterday, Superstar Spaces number 8. This has been a really regular occurrence, once a weekend, I guess you can say. Sometimes Friday, sometimes Saturday, mostly Saturdays. Yesterday we had Bob Sales on. We had Bones B on. And Mission. Mission came to join us at the end there, so really, really nice to see him as well. We also chatted for a little bit after the stream, which is always a fun time. Just get to see everyone a little bit more relaxed, calm, cool, and collected. And same type of conversations happening, but it's been great to get to know the community, and this is one of the favorite things that I've been doing recently because it's much more intimate of a setting, and there's no real guidelines. It's just we do whatever we want, and we talk about whatever. Bones is talking about his mugs here. Bob was doing some show and tell. He had we're not going to talk about that suit that he's showing on the left there, but definitely a lot of stuff happening in those, a lot of fun stuff, and actually sparked to this video for today. So definitely make sure you're in there on Saturdays if we're ever doing a Superstar Spaces, and you never know what's going to come from it. Shout out to Nazgul. He's active, heavy in the Discord. In addition to the secret rare comic Iron Man #1 on VeVe last week, I've also minted legendary Red Berserker Dragon on McFarlane. What a week full of juju. I mean, Nazgul is definitely deserving of the juju, but this Berserker Dragon is clean. I mean, the fire, that flames that come out, and you got the horse on the knight and the horse attached to it. I mean, the Todd Dragons are really, really nice. I didn't go for this. I have the Komodo, I believe. Those are the first ones that they did. I thought that they were cool. I think this is cooler, but at the same time, I mean, everyone's trying to pick and choose where they spend their money. So I think, and maybe now that they have the DC, that's a little bit more of a connection with me. So hopefully we start to see a little bit more from that IP, and if not, maybe new IP. We'll see what happens. For Ecomi, another poem. A sight to behold. This is the Avengers Tower. A sight to behold, yet to be seen. A trove of wonders, for eyes keen. Its secrets hidden, yet to be found. A mystery that keeps us spellbound. Love what you collect what you love. Fro, if you did not know, community poet, great guy. We have a poetry corner in our Discord as well if you want to go see some more of his work. I'm just wondering how they got all the building materials for this Avengers Tower there. I mean, beautiful location wherever Fro is at over here. But, I mean, to build a skyscraper of that magnitude in the middle of nowhere, looking like it might only be accessible by boat, that's an undertaking. That is an undertaking. And so was that poem. And, we love Fro and we love his poems. So please keep it up. Speaking of writing magic, Double Quill, all right? Blog, it's Sunday. It's a blog day. Everyone says Sunday's football day. I say Sunday is Double Quill blog day. So definitely go check out her blog from today. See if it makes you laugh. Let us know. Forza VeVe, all right, the Italian community from the VeVe fam, good friend of the channel. He was out at SeaWorld, it looks like, and first thing he says, Superstar Money close at SeaWorld. I got to correct you. It is SeaWorld close. I know that the first thing that anybody thinks when they see these colors is Superstar Money colors. Obviously, SeaWorld's a big fan of the channel. You can tell by this outfit and arrangement. So SeaWorld, how's it going? Love the dolphins. Love all of the sea life and love what you're doing. So keep it up. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And SeaWorld is openly admitting that they watch the channel. Birthday live stream. This is tomorrow for Shawnee Poo. If you haven't seen him, he's been on the channel a couple times. And we've hung out with him on Hinano and D's streams on the Real Ecomi podcast. Really cool dude. Great, talented artist. This is his art actually in the thumbnail. He's got a children's book coming out, so definitely go check it out. It'll be a fun time. I'm sure lots of people will be joining that stream. These birthday streams, these birthday bashes tend to be a lot of fun. So if you aren't doing anything tomorrow, 4 o'clock PST, I suggest that you go have it. Just go hang out. Even if you're just in the chat hanging out, it's always a fun time. Shout out to Will from Cryptoys, heading up to New York City for the Toy Fair. So we know that there's New York Comic Con coming up soon, but it looks like they're also going to be at the Toy Fair. If you're in town over the next few days or will be at the show, let them know. So if you are in New York or if you're planning to go to that Toy Fair, definitely hit up Will. I'm sure I will be super jealous. I would love to meet him, but this is not in the cards for us. So hopefully everyone has a great time there. It's cool to see digital toys hanging out at a toy convention. And I think sooner or later, this may be normalcy, right? So that's the hope at least. Speaking of Cryptoys, you want to mint any Cryptoys, use the link in our X profile at the top of the page and you'll get entered in the SUP. But also we get some kickback and supports the channel if you want to do that. Definitely let us know in the Discord if you did, and we'll try and take care of you. All right, so that is the end of the news. It's been a slow weekend. There's not many drops happening on VeVe. There's not much happening on any of the platforms, to be honest with you. But Superstar Space is number 8. First of all, let's look at these beautiful people. You got me, you got Bones, you got Bob, and you got Mission. Everyone's got great backgrounds. I've got the worst background in YouTube history, but we will work on that. One day we will work on that. I promise you. As soon as I get around to it. I wonder how things would have been if I got my James Bond airdrop. Would I be a poster guy? Like, would I have went out and bought lots of posters? Like Alex and Crypto did great Photoshop, but would I have been happier, and would I have ended up buying posters for my backdrop? I guess we will just never know. But I want to give a shout out to Ryan from VeVe. Ended up joining the stream on in the chat over there, and we were getting into it a little bit. Someone asked about the Veveverse and how we thought it would be, what we think about it, and we went on a little bit of a tangent. And it seemed like we had pretty common feelings towards the expectations of the Veveverse. We don't want to get our hopes up, kind of thing. Like it's just been something that I think was common across the board. Everyone's like, it has potential to be crazy good, crazy amazing for the space, but we do not want to get our hopes up because we've seen the technical difficulties that have been just due to the earliness of the space, right? Like things are new. It's the first time that this stuff is existing in any form, right? So VeVe's obviously been the trailblazer. They've brought this space to the forefront, and now we have other projects that we love to cover as well that are dabbling in the space and growing the space and helping to grow the space. So first of all, Ryan, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Will. They do Twitter spaces, or they did a Twitter space on Thursday last week. Not sure if they're gonna do another one, hashtag soon, but that was the word that they plan to do more. So that was really cool collab to see between projects. We need more of that. We need more projects involved as well. We'd love to see all different leaders from all different projects get together on that stream or on that spaces. But going back to Ryan's comment here, he heard us talking about the VeVeverse and how we're like kind of nervous about it, and how maybe if it doesn't hit, then maybe it's going to be a dud. And that's my words. I said, listen, if it's not, like that's getting super hyped up, there's zero negativity about it. Why not? And Bones even agree. Why not wait until it's perfect to bring it out? Because if we bring it out before then, you have all this hyped up expectation. You have people hanging on for the VeVeverse. I mean, you have people hanging on, waiting to see the VeVeverse come out, and then deciding like, okay, am I going to put any more money in this thing? A lot of people have a lot of hope and expectations and hopium on the VeVeverse. And it could be amazing. We could have a great ecosystem with Omi built in, which is what we were promised a long time ago. I don't know if it's still possible. And we could have token gating. We could start to get utility for our collectibles. This is all the good things that we want to see from the VeVeverse. Early on, it might not be exactly that. It may just be a glorified showroom to start, right? So I think we still have to understand that there is big picture here of what the expectations are down the line. Now, Bob also made a good point. He's like, will the people still be here to live it out? Like, are there going to be any people in the VeVeverse if it takes so long to come out and people just get impatient? Someone said, I think Bones actually asked the question, how patient are you for the VeVeverse? And I said, listen, I'm not a VR guy. I am an AR guy first. I've always been an AR guy. That was the number one thing that I really appreciated about VeVe was I could pose with the collectibles. I could put them in a picture or something. But at the end of the day, I see the future of digital being AR. Now you got the Apple Vision Pros, which we've seen mixed reality, right? I just don't see myself sitting in a room. Like I said, I don't game on my computer a whole lot. I'll try things out, but I won't be immersed. And there will be people that would do that. I just feel like to be fully, like, get the masses on board, it needs to be something that doesn't isolate you, that kind of, and I'm not sure that it would isolate you, because then you're kind of in a social setting, but like you're sitting in a room and you're like this with your eyes closed and you're somewhere else. To me, it doesn't seem like it's something that will jive with everybody. And I think that AR has the capability to jive with everybody. That's the kind of point I was trying to make yesterday was, I think AR has the potential to be like that game, like cell phones, jive with everybody. Everyone has a cell phone, right? Maybe some older people don't, but everyone has a cell phone because ease of use. Everyone wants it. It's good. It's good for what you do. You need it for interaction, whatever. VR, I don't think everybody will need. I don't think it will be something that everybody needs to do. Everybody needs to be there. Not everybody's going to need to collect digitally. Not everybody collects Pokemon cards. Not everybody collects statues. Like, I think AR is when you start to see the shift. Like that is true. That's going to be truly like Web3 or the next level where you have layers over your real world. That's just how I see it. I just see like that it's going to be necessary. You're going to need to have a Vision Pro or whatever to see certain things, to have experiences in the real world. And that's where NFTs are going to come in with token gating and all that stuff. So if VeVeverse has some kind of AR capabilities, maybe we don't know everything about VeVeverse. We just know what we've seen in demo, and it's like it's like a souped up Sims kind of thing from what we've seen. But obviously the sky's the limit. If whatever they can create, I'm sure that they're taking in feedback as well. But with AR, if they can make an AR VeVeverse, like imagine that you have the VeVeverse but lapping with your real world. I don't know if that's even possible at this point, but yeah, Ryan is pumping up pretty big here. VeVeverse is coming and will dramatically change the ecosystem of digital collecting. So I guess because it will be the first time that anything like this has ever happened, that digital collecting would be obviously changed, because they're also the trailblazers, like I mentioned earlier, in that space, and it would be the first of its kind. It is a matter of how long will it take and who's still here, and then also like we obviously expect the quality to be way better, the rendering of all these collectibles, what you can do with them, and all this stuff. I guess they have plans. And I think Ryan's probably privy to those plans. And that's what I answered him when he posted this. I said, listen, you know way more than we know. From what we know, we have to go off of demo. We have to go off of past history with what VeVe's done. We have to go off of all of what we know, right? We know only certain amounts. You know more. So it's good to see that someone on the team is like super hyped about it and super excited. But again, we are going to temper our expectations until we have reason not to. So definitely, we're more excited than we would have been, but we're still gonna make sure that we're we're cool with what's happening. I mean, Funko by VeVe, he also writes this, Funko by VeVe is more significant than many realize. I don't think that many I think a lot of people realize how significant that is. At least Funko collectors, people know what that's about. I mean, if you've seen the documentary on Netflix for Funko, if you haven't, definitely go check that out. It's like amazing. I don't even know if it's on Netflix. I don't remember where I watched it, but anyway, definitely go check that out. And it will let you know a little bit about the story of Funko, but also you get to understand like the addiction that people have to that brand. It's ridiculous. So VeVe, like to me, biggest news that they've had since I've been in the space, bigger than Disney partnership, bigger than Marvel partnership, bigger than any of that, is the Funko partnership, because they're that's now you're starting to market. Now you're starting to target people who I think actually would be like that conversion. When Disney came out, NFTs were a craze. People loved Disney and they loved NFTs at the time. Now they only love one of the two. They love Disney, but they don't love NFTs. How do you bring them back? You got to go to people who love collecting, and then you bring them in like that. So I think the Funko deal is going to be a big deal. I mentioned yesterday, I'd like to see it both ways, where right now they're doing, you buy the physical, you find the code inside the box, you get into the digital. I want it to be where you need the digital to get the physical, because those people are going to want the physical. They're physical collectors first. Make them get on VeVe, make them do something on VeVe, because then they're going to learn about the platform, and then they get the physical redemption. It's not kind of like what Wax is doing. Wax has that platform where you open virtual packs, and then if you get the certain card, then you get the physical. So I think that's cool, because now you're forced to experience the Wax platform. I think VeVe should do something similar like that. I hope that they have something like that. I'm sure they're going to dabble in all the lines. Right now they're in Funko Gold, but yeah, I mean, no, again, really, really cool that Ryan came out to watch the stream, listen to the stream. Shows you that VeVe is at the ground level as well, listening to the community and at least watching, and really cool. But VeVeverse is coming and will dramatically change the ecosystem of digital collecting. What do you guys think that means? What are your expectations for the VeVeverse? I mean, I've mentioned mine. I think that my expectations are early on that we will not see a whole lot. I think that you're gonna have to weather the storm, and hopefully they kind of give a little bit of a roadmap on what to expect. I think like even just giving the hopium, like look at what Cryptoids is doing with their roadmap. It's all out there, but a lot of it's not here yet. I think that VeVe's got to kind of do something similar to that. Don't give dates. Don't tell anybody what's happening, when it's coming. Just say like, this is our vision. And then this way people can kind of put it together in their head. Will there be an AR VeVeverse? That would be sick. Let me know about that at least. Let me know, will AR have any part to do in the VeVeverse? I mean, that was your bread and butter. You guys did so well because you had that AR functionality. Is VeVeverse going to be completely VR forever? What's the vision? What's the use cases? What are the token gaining economics, like the mechanics? What is the VeVeverse going to be? We don't know. We don't even know, but you know. So for you to make that statement, you must be really, really excited. So makes me excited because I know Ryan's a good dude, and he definitely wants what's best for the space. He was doing podcasts and all that stuff before he joined the VeVe team. He was very, very bullish on the space. And I mean, now he's got a little bit more information, which I think that makes me excited because I'm a Ryan fan. So guys, again, thank you so much. I want to know in the comments, what do you guys think? What are your expectations for the VeVeverse? Do you think that it's going to come out before everybody leaves the space? Do you think that what comes out will be enough to keep people here and bring in new people? Or do you think that they need to put out a roadmap, or at least not a roadmap, but let people know the vision, maybe a little bit more detailed? I don't know. What are your expectations? That's the question of the video, guys. And if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification. So you know whenever we post about VeVeverse and the VIP membership. If you want to support the channel, hit the join button underneath the video. It's $2.99 a month, and you're going to get all kinds of crazy perks for doing that as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.